journey, may I share a wonderful and amazing story with you about my niece Mary? Please come and gather around the fire. Over a year ago, I found I was finally expecting my first child. Yes, well beyond the childbearing years, and I had been barren all my life. But it was wondrous news. My husband, he lost his ability to speak when he questioned God about this wonderful miracle. I get so distracted. That is not the story I wish to share with you this evening. No, I wish to share with you about the miracle that Mary received. Now, you must understand, our people have been waiting for our Messiah for hundreds of years. And then an angel by the name of Gabriel appeared to Mary and told her that she was to conceive a child, yet remain a virgin. Now, Mary is just a young woman and had just promised to marry a young man named Joseph, and she was very confused by all that the angels had to say. So she asked her parents if she might come visit with me. I think she just didn't know how to tell them. When I first saw her, the miracle child I was carrying leapt for joy within my womb, and I knew, without her having to tell me, that she was carrying the Messiah. She had been chosen to give birth to our Messiah. She was so relieved she didn't have to try and explain everything to me that she just fell into my arms and wept. The poor child. She stayed with me for 3 months until the harvest was ready. And the last I saw of her, she was on her way to Nazareth to tell her future husband and parents. And if all went well, like you, she would be on her way to Bethlehem. For her future husband is from the house of David and would be required to go there for the census and pay his taxes. Just as the prophet Micah foretold, Bethlehem, Ephrathah, yet ye are little among the thousands of Judah. Out of you shall come forth to me the one chosen to rule Israel, whose goings forth are from old, from everlasting. Another miracle, no? But I'm keeping you from your journey. Don't let me keep you any longer, because I know it is a long journey to Bethlehem. But if you see Mary and Joseph, please give them my blessings. I'll let you get on your way. Shalom. Thank you for allowing me to share my story.
Thank you. We'll come for Hanukkah and the census, which requires everyone to return to their place of birth. We'll tell the tax collector that we are one family. So come, I should remind you, we are Jews under Roman authority, so we must remember to always show them respect. So come, let's go into Bethlehem.
What's that to watch yet?
Mr. Augustus and King Herod, it has been decreed that the entire world be counted and taxed. Therefore, every person and family come and participate in a night in Bethlehem. As a family, pass through the gate, pay your taxes, have your denarii ready, and there'll be no trouble. Pass.
How many members in your family?
There are 10 of us.
Each must pay 1 denarii.
You hear that? My cousin has married. I can't wait to meet his new wife. I wonder how long the two of them will stay in Bethlehem.
3 of them, you mean?
I beg your pardon?
3 of them! Or at least there should be 3 of them by now. When they registered yesterday, the woman was great with child. They even asked me if I knew of a place for them to stay or someone to aid them in the birth.
Well, this is wonderful news. You know, I spoke to him over a year ago, and he was even thinking then about getting married.
Very strange. Yeah, you know, I do hope that they found a place to stay. This place is teeming with people. Why, last night I saw people sleeping on the streets.
Oh, no, I hadn't thought of that. I should have sent word and directions for him to come directly to my home. But you folks, you can help. We will look for him. Did he happen to mention where they were headed?
Andrew! Excuse me. Oh, Andrew, have you heard what they're saying?
Oh, what are they saying now?
They're saying that star that seemed to stop right over Bethlehem last night.
That star that shone so bright it woke me up?
Yes, they're saying the scholars have determined it's a special star.
Special?
The star.
The star?
I'm sorry, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt. You didn't happen to hear of a young couple arriving yesterday and she was great with child?
I did. My sister, she helps deliver the babies in Bethlehem, and she told me about a woman that delivered last night. She was ranting and raving about Messiah and miracles. My sister actually thought she was a little, but new mothers today, they have a boy child and they all think it's the Messiah.
Indeed.
Do you know where I could find them?
Do you think I know everything that happens in town?
She does.
Well, your sister, if she delivered, where could we find her?
Fast asleep in her bed after being up all night with that woman. But you could speak to her husband. He's the rope maker in the marketplace. I'm quite certain he has more details, every one of them, from this morning.
Thank you.
What's the hold up? Move along.
Now, I want to hear about these people that were sleeping on the street.
In the
Clear the
middle of the
street.
street.
Clear the street. Here's move. Get out of here. Go.
Would you try on my shawl? Yes? Hey, don't leave. Blue is your color.
Shalom, shalom. Come buy our perfume, only $5 Very good offer.
Very good offer. Only for you.
Shalom, shalom. Come buy our perfume.
We're looking for is from, not from Bethlehem. And did your wife happen to mention where these babies were born?
She mentioned something about even one of the young girls didn't have a proper bed for the birth. That's not all I really thought. We like to talk about some fine rope and
Does anyone have need of rope?
Need a rope?
that will be very difficult at this time.
It would be much easier if our little Bethlehem wasn't so busy, and I'm getting concerned. We're starting to hear some strange stories, some of them concerning a Messiah.
Reuben, you know what the prophet Micah said about our little Bethlehem. But you, Bethlehem, though you are little among all the thousands of Judah, yet out of you shall come forth to me the one to be ruler in Israel.
Oh, yes. My mother told me all about the prophets, but we need to find my cousin. And, so thank you, my friend.
Of course,
Thank you, my
and it
friend.
is getting late, Reuben.
It is.
I hope you find him.
Shoulders, and he will
Did you get something to eat?
Counselor, mighty God, everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
Keep telling these guys not to be prophesying in the
there will be no
marketplace.
end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom.
Prophet, enough. You've been ordered by Caesar's decree not to speak in the marketplace. Be gone.
We'll inquire here.
Welcome, welcome. Come and see the delicious breads that we have. We've been working so hard, my children and I, to keep up with the demand here in town. There's so many people here these days. Yes, we've been up all night working. You know, there was a young fellow here not too long ago, and he was just in such a state. He had come to get some bread for his wife. She just had a baby, and she was tired and hungry, and oh my, you could tell it was his first child the way he carried on.
Did you happen to get his name?
Yes, he did tell me his name. Now I have to think, I'm just so tired, but he said his name was Jacob. No, that wasn't it. Sorry, it was Josiah.
Could it be Joseph?
Oh, Joseph, exactly. Yes, that was it. Do you know him?
He is my cousin. We're looking for him. Do you happen to know where he's staying?
No, I don't know where he's staying. He had to run back and get his money. He had forgotten his money. But he wasn't gone for very long, so I'm sure he's close by.
We'll continue to look for him.
Well, I wish you all the best in finding your cousin. Please, sample some of our halal bread before you go. Do you have any money for a beggar?
Hey, you that beggar! Get out of the marketplace!
Romans. We'll inquire here.
I use only the best place in all of Bethlehem.
It is quality. It is nice fleece and beautiful color.
Just this morning, some shepherds were here admiring it, and you know how shepherds can recognize quality fleece. But these were a strange lot. They kept on talking about how angels had visited them last night while they were tending to their flocks, and how these angels told them that a baby boy was to be born here in Bethlehem, lying in a manger of all places. They even said this baby boy was meant to be their Messiah. What do you make of all this?
Well, we've been hearing a lot of unusual things this evening, and all of them concerning a baby and quite possibly my cousin's new baby. Did the shepherds happen to mention where they found this baby?
No, they didn't say. They only said it lying in a manger, but everybody in Bethlehem has a manger.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be wonderful? A Messiah born in Bethlehem in our lifetime?
Messiah, I don't know if I understand.
I've been waiting for the Messiah my entire life. Ever since I was a baby, my father has been telling me stories about the Torah. He is said to be the one who will save my people. His name will be Emmanuel, God with us. Only angels proclaim something so wonderful.
God with us. What does all this mean? We have to find our cousin and get to the bottom of this. Do you happen to know where this baby was found?
I'm not sure. I just don't remember talking with my neighbor there. But come take a look at my pottery. This way, everyone. I have lots of clay, and if there are any children in the crowd that would like to try and make a pot out of clay, they can.
Want to try?
Do you want to try?
Searching for my cousin. His name is Joseph, and his wife just had a baby, apparently, and some are saying that the child may be Messiah. Are you hearing anything?
No, I'm afraid not. But please come and look at my beautiful soaps and smell my latest fragrance. Try that.
That one's strong. Maybe we should get out of the marketplace. There's too many Roman guards, so come.
Have you heard of the child that has been born King of the Jews?
We have. Are you the shepherds that saw the angel?
Oh yes, it was incredible. Angels rained down from the sky to proclaim he had been born in the city of David. We saw the Christ child with our own eyes.
Well, we wish to see him. Well, where can we find him?
He's still in the inn.
The one down the road?
Yes. Shalom, my friend.
Shalom. Shalom.
Peace and find your Savior.
Shalom.
Shalom. We heard of a baby being born in your stable.
I had no room for the poor woman in the inn. I had to put her in my stable. It was the only place left.
We couldn't have a woman of that kind in our house. We live by law of Moses.
We mean no reproach. We only wish to see the child. Where is your stable?
Through there.
Through here?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,